Hello everybody, this is Brevort and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're in, again, the storage room and we're going to be seeing what project we're doing today. Are we going to start a new project or are we going to work on the prismarine farm? Ah, dang it. I really wanted to work on the new project, but yeah. So that my new project idea, actually I'll hold off on it, but I do want to do something kind of stupid. It's really dumb. I even got all this grass in my inventory for it, but uh, but yeah, we can't do it today. But we can build the prismarine farm, so that is what we're gonna do. Uh, I'm just gonna hope this didn't record. That way I get a second chance at this, but yeah. So yeah, I'm getting all the glass out of here. I don't know how much I need. I didn't do the calculations in the least, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I think that was everything. Yep. I probably don't need this much, but I do need some. I kind of want to use tinted glass just because it's like half as expensive as regular glass. So, uh, maybe that's what I'll do. Let's see, do we have. I'm starting to think we don't. What's this? Is this. Oh, it's an unbreaking tube. Oh, that's pretty much useless to me. Okay, let's see. We need. I'm trying to think. I guess let's go to the geode. So many different geodes we can go to. I guess we'll go to the one over here. I don't know how much glass I'm going to need for this. Again, I already said that once, but you know. And also, you probably can hear my morning voice. It's like 3 o'clock, but I just got up a few hours ago, so. And I haven't been talking, so. Oh, come on! How is it not? How are there still. I don't know how they haven't finished yet. That's weird. Okay. Oops. I missed, but that's fine. As long as I don't break the blocks. Okay. So I've already flattened the ocean monument, and I will post that video on my second channel. The problem was I was going to record it as a full episode, but then I had some technical difficulties whilst recording it, and it only got to be about 10 minutes long. So yeah, you can check that out on my second channel. I'll link the link directly to that in the description, and you can see that video if you really want. It's not bad at all. It was just after about 10 minutes, I started having some pretty severe technical difficulties whilst recording, and I pretty much had to stop. So, uh, this is not very much. I did not get nearly as much as I thought I did. Oh, come on. Okay, so I'm glad I have several geodes around here. I generated this before they made geodes rarer, so this area. So there's like a bunch of geodes around here, which have, they should have a ton of amethyst in them. Yeah, so for example, there's one over here where our entrance to our mine is. I don't know exactly where it is. I hope I can find my way to it. I don't think it's this way. Is this a moss block? Oh yeah, it is. I don't know how that got down here, actually. Yeah, so it's up there. You can already see it. I guess, I'm trying to think. I guess I'll make the top of it out of, like, the farm. I gotta get this cleared out. I didn't realize I didn't have this one cleared out. Like, I have all the other blocks removed from the other one. So it's just, like, open. But this one, I don't have it like that, which kind of sucks. At least this one, they're all fully grown, which is good. But yeah, I guess I'll make the top, because I gotta make the top out of something, right? So I gotta make it, because if you put a top over, they'll spawn more. That's how they make it so that there's, like, less outside and more inside. You probably never would have guessed, because there's so many outside always, but it's just there's so much more area they can spawn in on the outside, so it kind of contradicts that fact, but if that weren't the case, they'd spawn like crazy on the outside. Like they already do, but way worse, I guess. Do I have, I hope I have a crafting table down here, because now my inventory's full. Uh-huh, so I went all the way over there, like quite a ways, and I found a crafting table in here already, so. Oh, man. Okay. How did I end up with an odd number of tinted glass? I don't know how I managed to do that. Alright, so another geode I know we have is down here, so let's. Here, let's get some of the stuff out of our inventory first, because my inventory is pretty full. This is the third geode, by the way. I put these stairs in, by the way, just because, I don't know. Because I got sick of taking fall damage whilst going down here, so I still take the kinetic damage, but you know. I guess it's better than the alternative, right? Like, not really, no. I don't think it is, actually. What am I looking for? I guess I'll take these. Why do I have... Again, I have an odd number of them. I don't know. Oh, it's probably from when I made this spyglass, I'm guessing. Okay, that actually makes sense. Uh, yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here. We'll head over here. Let's see, is this... Yeah, this is our silk touch. So yeah. And... Oh, Endermite died. Oh my gosh. I think it's back here somewhere. Hmm. Maybe not. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, cool. Uh, yeah, Enderman griefed up the place, as you can see. That's why there's grass blocks in here. Uh, I guess we'll use fortune. I'll see how many I get from this one. So yeah, I said the tinted glass is cheaper, but when you have as much, oh gosh, there's a lot of slimes down here. Oh no, this is gonna suck. Okay. I don't have... Oh, I do have knockback. That's good. I totally forgot I had knockback on this sword. Alright. Oh, come on. Okay. But yeah, it really isn't that much cheaper when it comes down to it, because you're like, I don't know. I don't know what I was getting at there. You're, you have to get so much... Like, it does technically make it cheaper on the glass amount, but... Oops. I wanted Silk Touch. Or I didn't want Silk Touch, I wanted Fortune. Uh, but when it comes to Amethyst, it's obviously way more expensive, so... Uh, yeah. Is there any more left in here? I don't think there is. There's a few on the ceiling. But what I meant was, is there any more on the ground? Let's see. I guess I'll get this one. Yeah. So yeah, it really isn't that much more. It really isn't that much cheaper when it comes down to it. Just because, yeah. So I'm almost wondering if I should use regular glass for this instead. Ah. Alright. Of course, we also have this geode, which generated partially inside of the ocean monument, so that's kind of interesting. Although if I update this, this is going to make a mess, right? So I don't think I can do that. I don't think the water is supposed to spawn, like these aren't supposed to generate in the water, right? I don't know. I don't think that's supposed to be that way. Alright. Okay. So let's see. We'll do... I don't know how much tinted glass we're gonna need. I'm not gonna take that guy on. I was gonna, but then I'm like, no. I'm gonna end up dying if I do. Yeah, let's see. How high do we want this? I guess probably as high up as we can go, right? So I think they stopped spawning at 61, so why is he doing that? It's weird. Oh no! Oh, dang it. I didn't even think of that. Okay. Stupid guy. He took my water and this whole thing came down. Or he took my sand, not my water. Oh. I guess let's hope there's sand here. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, there's sand here. Actually, I'll just take this one bit here. Actually, why did I ender pearl down? I should have stayed at the top. I was thinking I'd just put it at the bottom, but that's not really how it works. Alright. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'll just do it up to that height, and there's no way we're gonna have enough of this, right? I love the sound that this makes. Like, it's just normal stone, but like, remember when it used to sound like ice when you'd place it? Although I think ice sounds like stone now too. They must have changed it, but I don't know when. It was like in 1.9, maybe? I don't know. Like, listen to it though. It sounds like stone when you place it. It's like the same as. I think it came from Bedrock Edition or Pocket Edition at the time, because like I think theirs was like it sounded like stone when you'd place it, and then they changed it for some reason. But I actually prefer it, so I don't know. I don't know why it's like that. All right. I there's no way we're gonna have enough to do this. We're gonna have to do it as much as we can today, and then probably finish later. Because yeah, there's no way we're gonna have enough. Um. So this was nowhere near enough. I used up all my tinted glass, and this is as much as I've gotten so far. So, oh my gosh, I need a lot more. Um, yeah, nope, 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 nope. So I'm gonna have to wait for my geodes to regenerate, and we're gonna have to switch projects actually today. Now, yeah, so we're gonna start a new project. As much as I hate to say it. Uh, oh my goodness. Okay. And by hate to say it, I really mean I'd love to say it. Let's see where this buried treasure is, by the way, since we're since we're already here. It took forever to get this map. Like, it was like glitching out when I was trying to open the chest. So, uh, wow, I am really far away from it. I'm guessing it's over here. I think it's probably one of the ones I already found, but still, let's at least try to find it. Yeah, I think it is. Uh, Excuse me. It's the one in the ocean that we found in like episode 3. I'm pretty sure. It's like not even on a beach. It's just randomly in the middle of the ocean. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's which one it is. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Where is it? Oh, there's actually a. Ouch. Okay. No, no. All right. I didn't even know that was there. uh, Maybe I did. Nope. Nope. There's a chest plate here. That's useful. Oh, I'm not in flying mode anymore. Okay. There we go. We'll do that. Okay. I don't know if I'll ever even use this, to be honest. Although I'm using these iron pants that I didn't think I'd use, so. Mostly just to free up inventory space, but still. I guess maybe I could find a use for this somewhere. I could use it like on an armor stand or something. I have an armor stand in my bedroom, so I could put it in there. Oh, are you kidding me? A zombie came in the house. He must have spawned in here. Whoops. How do I can't get out. Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright. I should have just slept in there. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh no! Dang it. There's a zombie villager. And I literally hit the escape key right at the last possible second. And it still skipped the night. So I was hoping I'd be able to save him in time. We have a zombie villager over here. Apparently, this is the worst luck ever. But, I cured him and everything. But apparently a zombie spawned in here with him and killed him because he was a villager. I'm 100% sure of it. So, uh, he must have, uh, a zombie must have spawned in here and killed him, I'm guessing. Because that's the only thing that makes sense. Oh, what the heck? But yeah. See, I made this dripstone farm so I can get some more dripstone. Uh, it's very slow. I need to improve it. I need to make a big giant version of this. once I get enough dripstone. I also found another stronghold. This is so random, but I found another stronghold uh, just recently. So yeah, we should check that out sometime. I didn't check it out on camera. I was going to put it in the, like, you know how the episode didn't record? I already mentioned this once. I don't even need this. This is literally garbage. Uh, like I already mentioned once that the episode didn't record, so, yeah, so I tried including that in part of the episode, but it just didn't really work out. So, yeah. So let's see, what do we want to do? We need to get grass. That's what we need to do. So my goal is to switch out the mountain with a new mountain. The mountain's going to be brand new. It's going to be awesome. Uh, let's see, can I put these chests away? Shulker box. There we go. Alright, I left my shulker at the ocean monument. Dang it. Oh well. One of them, anyway. But yeah. So I want to change all this stone to grass blocks because that's how it used to be. These mountain biomes used to be um, all covered in grass blocks, right? And that I thought was the most amazing thing. And then they switched it, so now they're covered in stone, and I hate it, and it's ugly, and no one loves it, and it's just horrible. So uh, that's why I'm switching it out. So yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll do that for a while. I guess I'll just talk about something random that comes to mind as I feel like it. So yeah, I don't really know what to talk about here. I guess I'll put the extra stacks of grass in here so that way I don't have way too many, right? That'll be good. Uh, but yeah, so, I can't think of anything to talk about. Like, I guess I'll just talk about this because why not? Not knowing what to talk about is a great thing to talk about. That can never go wrong, right? Right. But yeah, so I watch like IBX Toy Cat, and he always has something to say, and it's always so like I don't know. It makes you think, and I don't know. I don't know why I can't think of anything like that. That's like I don't know. Maybe part of it is I'm just too reluctant to reveal my personal life because I don't want to, and that's part of the problem, I think, is that maybe that's part of the reason I don't. Oh, here's a zombie. I don't want to reveal my personal life, so I don't have things to talk about. So yeah. Um. Oh, I still had more on me. Oops. So this is gonna take forever, isn't it? Oh man. Okay, this is gonna be fun though. I know it. It's gonna turn out good. I don't know if it's gonna be fun. Probably not. Uh, I don't know what this looked like now. Was it like that? I think it was. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, like I'm not like I haven't done any face reveal type of thing or anything like that. So it's like and like Toy Cat's pretty. If you watch him, that's probably from an Enderman actually. He's shown his face and people know his first name, but I'm not like that. I'm not so open to sharing about myself on the internet, which is I don't know. It's as a YouTuber, I think it's fine because like there are some big YouTubers that don't like Dream. I don't think has ever done a face reveal, so not that I'm comparing myself in any way to Dream. I would not want to be anything like Dream. Why would I want to be like somebody who voted for a glow squid? But anyway, uh, yeah. So there, it's not like it's that big of a problem, but as when it comes to things to talk about, it definitely limits things because I don't know. I don't know. So I guess I'll just talk about random stuff. Oh, right. This is episode 48, right? So what does that mean? It means that we're getting really close to episode 50. So I want to see down in the comments below some Q&A questions down there, I guess, and I will answer them to the best of my ability without revealing a lot of personal information about myself. Depending on your questions, I will answer them. Like, if they're too personal, I'm not going to, but if they're Um, if they're like not as personal, like what my favorite color is or what my personality type is or something like that, then because like that's a thing too, is like when you try to like personality type somebody online, it's always hard to because like with um with people online, like especially with YouTubers, they have to talk. So the question is it's like are you introverted or extroverted? I don't know because there's no one really to compare it to. Like if there is more people, maybe I wouldn't be talking as much, or maybe I would be leading the conversation. And even that doesn't really define whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, because a lot of people think it does, but it really doesn't. It's more of how you how you kind of get your energy. Do you get your energy from being around a lot of people, or do you get your energy from not being around a lot of people? And for me, it's definitely I don't know. Like, it's definitely, well, also kind of borderline on that, so it's hard to say. Um, so yeah. But I am an introvert, so I know. I guess I do get my energy from not being around people. Even though I like to be around people, I just don't like to be around a lot of people. Like, I'd rather be like when I'm at a party, I'm just like, what? What? Like, I'm just lost. I don't want to be there. I don't know who to talk to. Like, even if there's people I know, I don't want to talk to them. But if it's like 10 people, I'm like, I don't know. You would never guess in a group of 10 people, you would never guess that I am an introvert. But in a group of like 50 people, you would never guess that I would ever be the way I am around 10 people because I'm so like I don't know, so out there. Like I'm not talking to people. I'm just chilling. And no, I'm not really chilling. I'm like wishing I could go home, basically. So it's so different in how I act in different scenarios, which is really interesting, I guess. Um, oh, I messed that up. Okay. So I guess that's kind of interesting to me. And by the way, my second channel, I'm gonna be talking about some of this kind of stuff on it if I don't already have a video out. So um, I don't know, like a video like this out. Yeah, we got a lot more to do. But yeah, I think we're gonna definitely keep working on this for a while. I guess I'll do some work off camera until I think of something more interesting to say. No, you know what? This is going pretty well. I'm actually talking about stuff. Even though I'm saying I'm not, I'm talking about good stuff. There are good words coming out of my mouth right now. Yes. Says literally anyone who has not okay things coming out of their mouth. Let's get rid of some of this garbage. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I love how that was exactly how I put it. That was pretty funny. But yeah, oh, there's coal under here. That's cool. Or is it coal? I don't know. I'm sorry. I saw an axolotl. Where is he? Why are the fish not moving? They're just chilling. What on earth? I've never seen that happen before. Okay, now they're moving. The fish weren't moving. That was really weird. I wonder if it was because I was too far away. Because I know that happens to certain mobs, but I thought they fixed it. But, oh no, night is gonna be a heck hole. A heck hole. It's gonna be a lot of mobs, basically, because I don't have this area lit up in the least, so. Oh, man. And I guess I don't have caves. I don't have the caves lit up under here either, so it's kind of, I don't know. It'll allow for less mobs to spawn on the surface, so that'll be the one redeeming factor, I guess. But, it's gonna be a pain either way. Yeah, so, but yeah, and another thing about me is like I'm very, I don't know. When there's something I'm passionate about, I really get into it, which might be like ADHD type of thing, but um, or it could just be my personality type. I don't know what really causes that in me particularly, um, because I don't know. I don't really see it in other people that much though, so I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like definitely I think it's probably is ADHD a lot of it, but how do we know that ADHD isn't part of our personality type? Like I would say it probably is because, because like I try to like when I do the personality test things, like I try to like answer them as if like ideally without ADHD or like without the negative parts of ADHD because there's definitely good parts of like um having like ADHD and stuff like you're very when you're happy you're really happy or at least that's how I am. When I'm happy about something, I'm so happy and it's like I don't know. It's just something that regular people wouldn't really experience unless they're like on drugs or something. But with ADHD, you just have that normally. That's like your normal. If you're happy, you're really, really happy, and that's I just get so happy and like it's another thing. I'm moody, so I'm like, which I mean, like people my age generally are. So I don't know if that's saying much, but um, it's like I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but like I'm moody though. Like I'll be either I can go from being really happy to really upset. A lot of people say it's bipolar, but it's not really. That's definitely not bipolar. Like that bipolar is different than that. Oh gosh. Okay. But yeah, so and there's like um I don't know. It's just moody. Like it's not really a medical thing because it's not really that bad to be the way I am. How much does this have? Zero? No, it has one. Okay, one durability on these pants. Wonderful. But yeah. So yeah, like a lot of people, like that's another one of those terms that people like always say like, oh my gosh, like or like psychopath. Like if somebody is like weird, they'll say they're a psychopath. It's like, no, not really. You don't know. You're not using that term properly. Like, or like, antisocial. Like, my dad always says he's antisocial, and I'm like, no, you're not, because that means that you're like against people socializing. Like, if you, like, that's like the type of like school shooter type of people like that are antisocial. What you're trying to say is you're asocial, which is like I would describe myself as being asocial because like I don't want to socialize. Like there are circumstances where like I said before, like if um there are times where I'll be happy with socializing. Like in small groups, I'm like generally the leader of the conversation or like one of the leaders of the conversation just because I'm a very outgoing person, but I'm also very um there are a lot of zombies. I'm almost wondering if there's a spawner down there. Because the spawners can go up as high as, like, 300? No. 255. There isn't even 300 blocks in the world. What am I saying? Oh, cool. We have just enough blocks. That's nice. Uh, but yeah, so, um, and yeah, like, I like to come up with these games that we play because I have this, organization uh, that I'm in, and we play these games. Like, we play lots of different games. Oh, look, my armor broke with one hit there. Uh, let's see. There we go. Uh, how did he... Okay. That arrow, like, shot over top of the zombie instead of... Oh, are you kidding me? The zombie couldn't take care of that skeleton. Oh, man. But yeah, like, and we, like, play these games, and one of the games I made up, and it's so fun. This is such a tangent, but, we play, like, I love social deduction games, like Among Us. I'm a big fan of Among Us, although I haven't played a lot, like, since a long time ago, actually. But, like, I think it was last year when I've played a lot. Um, but yeah, and it was like I think it was January, or not January, December 5th when I played a lot. So it's been like 7, 8 months, but still, like I really like it, and it inspired this game partially. This game is like So it's like if you take Among Us and like one of the like Among Us but the modded roles. 'Cause like I still like to watch Among Us, so I know there's like modded roles and stuff, which I think are pretty interesting. Oh come on. But every time I like need to focus, I just get so quiet, and I hate that about myself. It's just so stupid. But um, so yeah, there's except the thing with it, the thing it is instead of being like just the crewmates and the imposter and then like the roles, there's like two separate teams of the good guys, and then there's like the so like if you imagine the crewmates are split into two teams, that's what it's like. So, and it's kind of like capture the flag in a way, although not really. It's like if you took Mafia and um oh man, I don't I don't know how I was able to kill him in one hit. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Oh wow. Cool. What the heck? Three in a row? Are you kidding me? Okay. Oh man. All right. So, uh yeah. So the general gist is that there's a uh, so one of the people there really hates Among Us for some reason. Like they used to like it, but now they hate it. Um, so we made it so it's not exactly like Among Us by changing words. Like instead of imposter, we use sociopath as the word. So basically, you have 8 people. You have your two teams of 3 people each. Well, it depends on how many people you play with. You have different. I can't hit things. What's going on? Uh, okay. I'm gonna get out of here. Literally, I survived all night, and now at like 5 a.m. I start to get attacked severely. Um, I don't know what's going on. Let's see if we can get a record. Nope. Ah, dang it. Well, at least we have plenty of soil. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna die here. Okay. I totally forgot I had a totem. Alright, we're good. That stupid skeleton. Oh gosh. Does he have regen? No, it's me that has regen. Okay. I don't know why I can't hit them for some reason. Like, I'm just struggling with hitting things. But yeah, let's go get a new totem, because, you know. Although, I could have just slept, honestly. I don't know why I didn't do that. I think my totems are in here. No. There we go. There we go. Perfect. I don't know. I didn't even need to do that. I could have just put it in my offhand without going through all that hassle there. Uh, yeah, there's definitely more grass than there was before. That's good. Oh, why is it getting laggy? Please don't lag. Alright, but yeah, it's a really interesting concept for a game, though. So, basically, we get these cards that have our role on them. Like, we get randomly assigned them. And then I have, like, on my phone, I have the Among Us sound effect, like the role reveal, like the... I can't really imitate it, because, like, you know, it's not a human sound that a human can imitate. But yeah, like, you know the sound, though. It has, like, the claves and... Yeah. And, I played that, and that tells everyone to look at their cards to see what their role is. And then there's like we get like so then there's like this thing that says like, okay, well, if you're this person, then look to see who is the like if you're the assassin, look to see who the leader is, and if you're the guard, look to see who the leader is on one team, and then you do it with the other team. And then we like all like I don't know why. It's just the most refreshing part of the game where we all like once we know who we're like gonna kill or whatever, like well if you're the assassin. So like the assassin kills they have one particular person they have to kill, which is the leader, and then eventually the guard if they kill the leader successfully without the guard killing them. But then the problem with that is that they um what was this thing? The problem with the leader is that, or the assassin is that the sociopath also kills people, but they kill everyone, and you try to vote the sociopath off without voting off any innocents or like the um the assassins off because the assassins have like a particular person they're supposed to kill, right? So you shouldn't kill them. Um, right. So like they're not necessarily a bad guy, and even if they are, you can still eliminate them off by killing them. Like the guard can kill them as opposed to having to vote them off because I don't know. I don't really know. Since the sociopath is it's very I think it's pretty balanced the way it is. Like I don't know. Like when we played it, so like I played it yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. We played it. And like to kill someone, you just tag them. It's pretty simple. But yeah, and it was like because one problem was that we played like a big game that we'd play a lot was Sharks and Minnows, and like a very different version of it than what you might know. Like we not the pool version, like the you know how there's like a just not a pool version. I don't know how to explain it. You just run around and try to tag people. The problem is people, not everyone can run around. So we had to make a game that was like less dead set on chasing like people 24/7. Not 24/7, but you know, like throughout the whole course of the game. Um, and we made this because it's well, I made this for the most part. Well, yeah, I think it was entirely me that made this. You know what? You know what? This is so random, but like every time I take off, I always hit my debug screen for some reason. I don't know why I do that. Um, Holy cow! I don't think that's meant to happen. I don't know why I took so much damage there. That was insane. But anyway, oh, now I have all this stone on me. Okay, well, I guess I'll dump it in here. But so yeah, we made the game. I'm just gonna dump all this garbage in here. Uh, or I made it for the most part, and I don't know. It seems to be like it seems that everyone likes the game. I'm gonna use dirt because I have more of it. Um, which is good. Like this is the first time that we have a game that everyone is a fan of. Because personally, I don't really like playing sports there. Like I like the games. I just don't like the I mean, I guess these kind of could be considered sports. Like, what it really is a sport, if you think about it. Like, couldn't any game with, like, physical fitness be considered a sport? I would say so. So I guess, but like the stereotypical sports that we play, like baseball, kickball, volleyball, like I don't really like those just because, like, I don't know. They lack the creativity of like somebody made the game. And like we took Sharks and Minnows and played a very different version of it where we have like what we called power-ups where you could like be invincible or you could be like for one round or you could like we had another thing called auto tag which is where you would be immune. So basically you wouldn't be immune. You would get tagged automatically if no one gets tagged because what would happen is if we have one person that's like a little bit um so like basically when you're running, if you're chasing someone, it's harder to tag someone than it is to like escape them. Even if you're the same speed, you're never going to catch that person if you're the same speed, right? So because that's just how physics works. If you have two objects moving the same speed in the same direction and they're like a foot apart, they're going to continuously stay a foot apart for the end of time, basically. So you're never going to have um, those two people tag each other. So the problem is if the slowest, like even if there's two people that are the slowest or three people that are slowest, those people are never going to get tagged because if one person is even a little bit faster than them, it's just so hard to tag somebody. Like just because of the way the game works, or like just in general, it's hard to tag someone unless you're genuinely faster than them or you wear them out, which is like a big flaw with the game. So we made it so that if no one got tagged in a round, you would get you'd get auto tagged, which is just basically you'd get tagged automatically if you're the last person to cross the finish line. And that really actually resolves the problem of no one getting tagged. Why is stone bricks crafted like this, but then polished diorite is also crafted like that? Like, I don't get that. Why are they, what's the relationship there? I don't get that. Like, the bricks make sense to me, but where does the polishing come in? Wouldn't you just put it in like this and then it be polished? Like, why do you have to polish it that way? Or, like, why wouldn't you do it in the furnace? Because that's how you get most of the, although no, that's like, although how do you make um, polished basalt? I don't actually know how to do that. But yeah, anyway, so we have the auto tag and we have like another form of tag where if, because we'd have issues where people who would, like no one would go because they're afraid to get tagged, especially if they're like the last two. We made it so once one person leaves the starting line, or like after 5 seconds, the sharks were able to come towards the starting line, and if people were still there, they would automatically get tagged in that situation too. And we made it so that there is speed boost, which didn't actually affect your speed, but it made you immune to auto tag. So I thought that was a good idea to have, just because like I don't know it and like obviously you can't, well not obviously, but you can't use speed boost and invincibility at the same time, and you have to use speed boost at the beginning of the round, and there's like all these like nuances to the game that you might not expect, but they're there. And it's very complicated, but at the same time, it's very like you just gotta know what you can use and when you can use it, basically. And the problem is that some people don't know what their abilities are. Like they don't know, can I use invincibility at any time? Like somebody said that at the end of the round, they're like, wait, why didn't I just become invincible? And I'm like, I don't know, why didn't you? You could have, like, you can use invincibility at any time as long as you haven't already used up your invincibility. Like, there's no reason you can't. So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of interesting that people didn't know what they could do, so they didn't do anything. And I don't know. I guess that makes sense because like what would you do if you don't know what you can do? And I think that could be a big reason why a lot of people don't like Minecraft, or they don't understand Minecraft, because they don't know like everything they can do in it. And like they don't know what they can do, so it makes it hard for them to do anything. And a lot of times that's how I feel. Like I don't know, like with redstone, a lot of times I'm like I don't really know what I can do with this new block, so I don't do anything with it. Like the target blocks for a long time, I didn't really know what to do with them, and I didn't do anything with them. And I don't know. I think at the very least I could have used them for some kind of target game. Uh, but that never really happened. I'm still interested in kind of doing something like that. Oh man. But not really right now, I guess. Not, especially not at this exact second, because look what I'm doing now. But this is gonna take quite a while. I'm not even close to being done. I want to get like all the way to that grass line over there, like, which is pretty far out. I think I'm like a third of the way done at this point. So, uh, yeah. But I think my point here is just that I'm trying to get at, like, I don't know, I'm just, you gotta, if you're gonna classify someone as, like, being a certain personality, you really have to know about their personal life, I think, because, like, I don't know, there's things more than just, how somebody acts online that's going to determine their personality type. And online is just so weird. Like you think you know a person so well just from their online life, or you can think that. You don't always think that, but it's possible to think that you know someone so well from their how they from their online persona, right? And that might not be the case. You might not know them at all because I don't know. It's just it's just hard to know someone just based on their online persona, if you know what I'm saying. And if not, then I don't know what to say. But yeah, like you might think you know someone, like you might think you know me or some other one of your favorite YouTubers, when really you don't. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm definitely an introvert, but you might not guess that just based on the fact that like the fact that you're like that I make YouTube videos, you might be like, "Oh, well then you're an extrovert because you like to talk." But that's, oh no, I hit a key on my mouse and messed it up. There we go. Uh, and like, I don't know. It's just it's just not the way like for me, I'm definitely an introvert and nothing really. I'm definitely outgoing, which is part of the reason why I like to do YouTube. Um, because I'm outgoing and I don't know. That just that's a big like it's a way for me to kind of like vent. Like I need to talk sometimes, right? Like right now. Um, I started out not having anything to talk about, but now look where I've gone. Like I've talked about a bunch of stuff now, and it's I don't know. I think that's just kind of interesting how I found something to talk about despite and like I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and it just I started talking about not knowing what to talk about, and I ended up talking about something that I've been thinking about a lot lately, which is really interesting. Like the way conversations work is just interesting. And like this isn't you might not think of this as being a conversation, but it really is, guys. You are I don't know, I'm as much of a part of your life as maybe one of your acquaintances is, or if you're watching me, or at least someone that you've just like if you've watched this video, you're 40 minutes in probably, and like you're probably thinking to yourself, "Oh, I don't know you that well." Or maybe you do. Maybe you think you know me really well, depending on how many of my videos you've watched, probably. Um, you might think, "Well, I don't know you," or "I do know you," but you know me worth of like 40 minutes worth. And can you imagine like and since it's just me talking and it's not really input output, it's more just all output on my part and all input on your part. It's like almost as if you've just had a conversation with me for 80 minutes because instead of it being a 40-minute conversation on my part and a 40-minute conversation on your part, it's all been 80 minutes on my part. Or it's been I don't know how to explain this very well, but I know what I'm saying, but when I try to say it, it just doesn't come out well, which is like story of my life. Like I have these thoughts that are so in depth, but I don't know. Like if you're spending time with someone, you usually they get to know you and you get to know them, right? But if you're watching a video, they're not getting to know you. Like the YouTuber doesn't get to know you at all, and you get to know them twice as much as if you were just regularly talking to them. And I guess you can make the argument it wouldn't be quite as much as twice as much because there's like some some like knowledge curve to it, like maybe like the square root of two or something. Like I don't know. I'm probably getting too in depth now, like too philosophical, but I think because of the way that like like the longer you spend with someone, the less you get to know about them. Like if you know someone for 10 years and you just have a 20 or 40-minute conversation with them or 80-minute conversation with them for that matter, how much are you really going to learn about someone? As opposed to if you know someone for 0 minutes and this is your first time you've ever talked to them, you're going to learn a lot about someone in the first 40 minutes as opposed to like someone you've known for years. Like that's just a fact. So you could maybe make the argument, but I would say that it's the same just because of the way that the maths works. Just in that um in that aspect or whatever I'm trying to say. It's yeah, there's the knowledge curve exists, but at the same time it's like if you were talking to someone for 40 minutes, you would still learn twice as much about them as you would for 20 minutes, or you'd learn twice as much in 80 minutes as you would about them in, oh, maybe not. I can see where you'd say that you wouldn't. So, but at the same time, I don't really know how to make that comparison. I guess that would be a fair argument to say it wouldn't be twice as much because of the knowledge curve, but like or the like the more you learn about something, the less you really learn about it, because the less you learn more about it. Like, that's just the way it is, and that's the same for people. Like, I don't know. Yeah, so you would learn less over time. But I guess what I'm just getting at is that you can't really know someone based on how they act online unless they tell you about themselves, or like they explain to you, "Oh no, I am this way in real life." Like, you have to know them in real life to some degree, and even if that's just them telling you about their real life. You have to know them at least a little bit in real life to really get a feel for who they really are as a person. And I think you guys probably know me a lot better than you did before because of this conversation. So, yeah. And I got a lot more work to do. So, and I'm sleeping this time, so don't die again. All right, something's fishy here, and it isn't this 41 salmon that I have. Oh, why is my sound? Okay, my sound's playing through the wrong thing. Check this out. I can break stone with my hand now, and it actually drops. And it doesn't drop cobblestone, it drops regular stone. Amazing. How is it possible? I don't know. It's so slow. Okay, the real reason is there's an invisible pickaxe. It glitched out and it went invisible, so yeah. And then it got confused, so yeah. I'm very close to being done, by the way. I probably should sleep, though. I don't know why my sound is playing through the wrong thing. I think I need to restart my sound engine. Oh, ooh, big lag spike. Okay. I was unplugging something with my hands, so I started walking in the wrong direction. Hold on. All right, F3T. Okay, now the sound's in my headset. That's good. Cool. Goats. Well, here is the before. We're in another world, and this is in spectator mode, so that way I can show you what it looked like before. And there's some goats that spawned here on this part of the island. There's 6 of them, actually. 5? There were 6. What did you guys do to the 6th guy? Pretty sure there were 6. Okay, anyway. Yeah, so we got this is the before, and here is the after. And I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with how well I've been able to, like, finish projects. This is dirt. I didn't have enough grass to fill it in, but I'm pretty impressed with how well I've been able to. I even put in some coarse dirt for character in places to finish these projects lately, other than the Guardian Farm and the house, the starter house. But we don't talk about those. But yeah, what we do talk about is the fact that there's some stone left over here. I'm not sure if I want to do anything with this. I guess I could. I don't know. I might not. It's fine, I think, without it. Um, yeah, so I brought some goats over. Speaking of goats, are you kidding me? Did you see that? I looked at an Enderman. Dang it. Alright. How do I... What? I've never seen an Enderman so willingly go in water. Except I did before, because I saw an Enderman teleport into water and die. And, yeah, so it was not good. I don't know where that Enderman just went. I'm tempted to just reload the world so that way he becomes de-aggroed at me. But yeah, let's breed up these goats. Yeah, but other than that, I think we're going to wrap up the episode here with the breeding of the goats because, um, yeah, so so we can add this to our list of weird projects that we've done around the Let's Play world is converting a mountain from post 1.7 to a pre 1.7 mountain by covering it completely in grass. What are they doing? Okay. So yeah, um, baby goats. I love baby goats. They're so cute. Okay, but yeah, you can see me bringing the goats through the Nether on my second channel. I'll be posting that there. I should have a card up in the corner of the screen. There should be, anyway. I don't know if there will be. But yeah, whether I'll remember to do that or not, I don't know. But yeah, other than that, I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Take care. Have a good day. Calcium Capus Modem Tardum, and goodbye.